nabbit CG, I just did a video literally. Alright, Darth Bane, roll it! We are here once again. We're doing double bubble kit reveals on a Tuesday of the week. Yes, alright, Darth Bane looking absolutely pucker. He has got his glad rags on. Look at that guy. Ooh, Bane. Ooh, suits you, sir. Oh, look at these. Oh, yes. Come on, read kit. All right, key attributes, ladies and gentlemen. He is a leader, attacker, and a Sith. All of my favorite things. Utilizing the rule of thus has strong synergy with C. C has finally got his lifter, and he will prove all the naysayers wrong. Where's GL? Coming at you, Lord Vader, with mechanics that encouraged using just 2 characters. I knew it! Could take High Relic, Wayward Sith, and make a competitive squad. High Relic. Yeah, they want us to throw loads of relics on a really crappy Sith, guys. Get ready for it. Can siphon max health from enemies to gain it for himself, fueling both his synergy and offensively and defensively. I love that. Love any sort of stacking stats. Awesome. All right, I'm skipping the inspiration because I genuinely don't care. Bane's second special, Essence of Dominance. They were inspired by your boy's scribble and just the sheer raw machismo that I put out. Can be a potent opening move even if you don't have siphon stacks yet. Bane is extra deadly against teams with a lot of buffs. Try to time his first special, Malevolent Whirlwind, for when an enemy has more buffs to maximize his damage. Kind of like how you use Boba Fett's Execute, Kablam Rockito over there to do loads and loads of damage. Both his unique rule of 2 and his leader, Only the Strong Survive, are versatile for Sith-focused rosters. Experiment with different Sith, both as a leader and as supporting members of his squad, to find out what works for your rosters. Some of these questions came up during various stages of the internal review and are presented as a means of trying to anticipate what you, the players, may ask in advance. Does Malevolent Whirlwind dispel twice? Yes. Dispel. Total damage bonus, deal damage. Alright, cool. Don't care about this. Why do my Sith allies gain a bonus turn only to be defeated when they take that bonus turn? Ooh, looks like there's a sacrifice mechanic. The intent to set up effectively defeated ally character, the 30 over, yeah, okay, whatever. Alright, let's just get into it. Basic Soul Sever, Zeta. I love that lance. That lance is absolutely, it's just pucker, mate. It's just pucker. Final text. Deal physical damage to the target enemy and reduce their offense by 20% stacking. No, nothing in here that says it doesn't work against GLs. Are you serious? And he gains 20% offense? For 2 turns. That's fine. Still. On a critical hit, gain 2 siphon until the end of the encounter. Alright. If this attack defeats an enemy, gain an additional 2 siphon. Alright, cool. Yeah. If the target enemy is above 50% health, this attack will crit if able. So essentially, unless they've got crit hit immunity, this is going to be landing. If they are below 50% health, this attack deals 200% more damage. Nice. Pretty good. It's going to equalize his damage quite nicely. Enemies defeated by this attack can't be revived on a basic? He's got revive prevention on a basic. That's kind of huge. Malevolent Whirlwind. Oh, that looks so cool. It's got an Omicron on it and a cooldown of 3. Dispel all buffs on all enemies twice for some reason. Then deal physical damage to all enemies twice, dealing 10% more damage for each buff dispelled, and inflict heal immunity for 2 turns. If the ally in the leader slot is Sith Eternal Emperor, he gains 1% ultimate charge for each enemy that was dealt damage with Deceived or Linked. Bane gains 5 siphon until the end of the encounter. It's got 200% health steal on it. And in GA, in Grand Arena, you will gain 3% additional ultimate charge. Wow. And Bane gains an additional 5 siphon. So pretty good for getting C to ultimate even quicker. That's kind of nice. It'll work really well against something like Adrad, that, you know, when you dispel the buffs, they just gain a bunch of them back anyway. Gotta do stupid damage there. Not that I recommend you take in C Bane versus Adrad. That would just be stupid and a waste of a galactic legend. But kind of cool. Alright, Essence of Dominance. It is a cooldown of 4 and another Omicron. They have just kicked off with these animations. They are looking sick. I could just see this with C now. It's just going to look so cool. Deal physical damage to all enemies based on Bane's max health and increase their cooldowns by 1, which can't be resisted. Nifty. Bane siphons max health from the target enemy, which also cannot be resisted. Still nothing to say it doesn't work against GLs. I'm sure it doesn't, but hey. Sith allies gain defense penetration up, health steal up, offense up, and speed up for 2 turns. Huge. Okay, so essentially, It works just like SLKR does with his Siphon. He's going to gain stacks of Siphon just like Dr. Aphra as well. Then when he uses this ability, he's going to absorb max health based on the percentage of that Siphon and add it to his own, which is then going to deal, this attack will then deal damage based on his max health. So it's going to ramp as the game goes on. That's absolutely huge. Huge, huge, huge. Oh, there we go. Excludes raid bosses and Galactic Legends. So you can't Siphon from raid bosses or Galactic Legends. That just, it does not work, which is absolutely fine. Makes total sense. But the thing to note is this works like SLKRs by the looks of things. So when he uses this Siphon, even though the GL will not lose the stacks of max health, he's still going to gain that much, okay? So it'll still increase his stats, it just won't decrease the Galactic Legend. While in GA, increase enemy cooldowns by 2 instead, remove 50% turn meter from all enemies and Sith allies gain 50% turn meter. That is huge. Reduce all enemies' defense and tenacity stacking by 20% until the end of battle, with no cap. This is going to be huge, guys. This is going to be absolutely huge. Okay, the rule of 2. Zeta, triple Omicron right now. Bane has 20% crit chance, crit damage, and 50% health steal. Whenever he is dazed, he gains 10% max health stacking until the end of battle. And whenever the enemy starts their turn, Bane gains 5 speed, maximum of 100 until the end of battle. At the start of battle, if there are no other non-summon ally presence, and if there is only one other non-summoned ally presence and they are Sith, apologies, I have reading failure right now, Bane takes reduced damage from percentage health effects and gains 350% defense. Alright. He's going to be chunky when he's just with C. Whenever his other ally gains ultimate charge, they gain an additional 2% ultimate charge, and the following effects occur if full Bane and the other Sith ally. Immunity to ability block, cooldown increase, heal immunity, stun, and turn meter reduction. I was telling people this when it came to the announcement. I was saying, if they want Bane to be replacing things like Wat Tambor or Armorer, they need to give C the ability to be immune to ability block, immune to heal immunity, shock, that sort of thing, because that's the only thing that trips him up when you're taking him out there. It's anybody that can stop him from ultimating, anybody that can stop him from being able to recover his health and protection. So they've thrown that in there. He cannot be ability blocks, he cannot have his cooldowns increased, he cannot be hit with heal immunity or stun, and he can't have his TM removed. And he gains, just 75% max health and protection. And they ignore taunt effects. At the start of their turn, they also recover 35% protection, just like weapons tech, tank tech from Wat Tambor, and dispel all debuffs on themselves, just like Wat Tambor's tank tech. Whenever Bane or another ally is defeated, the remaining ally gains 5% crit damage, offense, and potency, plus an additional 15% of these stats per the defeated character's relic amplifier. Wow. So if you've got a relic like 8C... Excuse me. Sorry, I'm still recovering from being ill. Sorry, what was I looking at? Gains 5% crit damage, offense, and potency, plus an additional 15% of these stats per the defeated. Yeah, so if you've got like a relic 8C, you're going to be gaining what? 30 times 4, 120% additional stats. That's a lot. You're getting a lot of additional stats. Oh, and there's more because it's an Omicron. In Grand Arena, at the start of the battle, if it's only just, say you've just got C, Bane gains 75% mastery, max health, and max protection. Nice. Whenever an enemy is defeated, Bane gains 10% max health, max protection, and offense stacking. Nice. At the start of battle, Bane gains 100% turn meter. So it's just like Wat Tambor. These effects persist if Bane is defeated. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, cool. Leader. Okay, he's also got a leader. Totally forgot about that. Only the strong survive. Zeta. Sith allies have got 30% offense and 30 speed. Sith allies cannot be revived. Light side enemies have minus 10 speed, doubled for Jedi. At the start of battle, allies gain defense up, evasion up, and health up for 2 turns. Whenever a Sith ally is defeated, Bane's cooldowns are reset and he recovers 50% of health and gains 50% turn meter. While Bane is active, at the end of each of his turn, the weakest other Sith ally takes damage equal to 15% of Bane's max health, and Bane gains 5% max health for each other Sith ally for the rest of the battle. The first time another non-Galactic Legend Sith ally above 30% health will be reduced to 30% or less, they are granted a bonus turn and defeated at the start of that bonus turn, and then Bane gains 5% max health, max protection, offense, 5 speed, and additional 5 5% max health, protection, and offense, and 5 speed for each ramp. Okay, yeah. So essentially, when his Sith allies are about to die, they take a bonus turn, they die, and they give him stacking stats based on the number of relic levels invested in them. More relic levels means more bonus stats. Whilst I like the theory, my only concern with this as a team offensively for Territory War or even for GAC is it's not going to be a very banner efficient team. If you put it on defense, I don't mind so much, because if they're unable to focus down Bane, he's just going to keep on stacking up all their stats and he's going to be a bit of a monster to deal with. But I think there will be ways around that. Personally, I don't see much use for this outside of throwing him with C, okay? We'll have to wait and see. Still, that is a really cool kit. I think the animations are absolutely insane. Love the look of this guy. Can't wait for him to come. He is the next Conquest unit, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you are prepped for this. This is starting like Christmas Day. The timing is just wrong, but hey, whatever. If you haven't seen it already, we have just had the kit reveal for Bo-Katan, who is a new legendary coming shortly. Make sure you check out my video on that just up here, and I will see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you guys. Peace!